Hello guys and girls, it is Kosif here and welcome to another video. This video is just going to be a quick update on the recent happenings of the project. So in about August time, mid-August, our host, which we run the server off, randomly, I guess, shut down. So we had no warning at all. So pretty much what we do is to run the project on Neverwinter Nights 2, we rent a server from this company. It usually costs about $53 a month, and I think we've nearly, spent about nearly $1,000 of our own money, to rent the server and run the project multiplayer. But yeah, the mid-August they just went, I guess, out. I don't know. They just disappeared out of the blue. No warning at all, and that meant our server couldn't no longer run. But the weird thing is we thought the server had stopped loading, but when we checked, the server was still running. But of course, because we were making changes in the meantime, we can access the server and we can update the server. So we were spending some time looking for an alternative host. We were still developing the project, but of course it was slightly delayed because we couldn't exactly test anything. But we were still developing it, and only about a few days ago now, so this happened from August until the beginning of October. I looked back, I was spending this time trying to get this one server to work, but it was taking too long. So I looked back into our old server which we were renting, and it was still running. So 2 months later, it's still running, which is odd. So even though we still can access it, it was still running. But fortunately, I was able to access the server itself through FTP, which you could transfer files over. And so what I just did then was I bought a new web server. The web server for Neverwinter Nights 2 is so when players log into the game, they are linked to the web server, which has all the files for the project. So these are downloaded into your folder, which allows you to play the game. And if we update the server, if you log in again, it will link you back to the web server and download it. It's all done automatically for you, so you don't have to do anything at all. But because the old web server was down, we couldn't update it. So we got a new web server, but we linked the new web server to the old server. So we're still using the old server, but we're no longer paying for it, which is very odd. So we're no longer paying $50 a month. We only have to pay for the web server, which is I think like $2 a month, which is a massive gap. So we're happy about that. But of course it's unstable. So I mean, I don't mean the server's lagging, it's buggy. The server's all fine. But we're unsure how long this is exactly going to last for. How long is this server going to run for? Because it could just go out of the blue again and just, actually disappear. So we're already making preparations of getting the other server working, which we've been working on. So that'll be our backup. And also we'll be able to use that server as like testing and developing instead of like updating the server every now and then. Because it can cause a lot of problems, such as bugs and errors if we uploaded something wrong. But apart from that, that's why we haven't uploaded, because the server hasn't been running. But the server is now up and running. Of course, you're able to connect now as long as you have Neverwinter Nights 2, which you'll be able to find in the link below. But apart from that, we are resuming work again. I'll have more news in the future though in 2019, because there'll be quite a few changes in my life as well. So apart from that, we will be continuing to upload more. I've been working on the new expansion, which I've worked quite a bit on during the time, so I could be able to give some information on that. But apart from that, that has been what's been going on. So again, I know I probably apologise for not uploading enough, but if anybody's been following with us for some time, it's nothing new to you. So pretty much we don't tend to upload a lot because working on the project itself is very time consuming, and we don't have a lot of time to actually upload videos. This project is purely a hobby, so we don't want to dedicate so much time to it that it's sort of getting in the way of our personal lives. That's pretty much the reason why. But a lot of the time we're just painting, painting down objects, writing scripts and conversations for quests. If we show off all that, it sort of gets, a bit too... You don't anticipate anything. But apart from that, I'm going to be continuing my gameplay. This is my character here. Some reason when we reconnected back to the server, there were a few bugs. So the mini-map is... we're updating the mini-map, but for some reason it was using an old model. So we're currently fixing these, and if I'm correct in saying, the inventory's fixed now, which is really good. Because we've got all those tabs back again. But that's, of course, out of date as well. And character sheet is quite buggy at the moment as well, so you can't even level up. But we have these fixes, so once this video is done, we'll be updating with the fixes. But yeah, this is my character. Honestly, because the project was, because the server was down for 2 months, it was really quite sad. We spent nearly over 7 months now. Over 7 years now. And for it to be not accessible, not being able to play on it, it was really sad, because we spent a lot of time working on this, and I've even been developing my character a lot. So I'm level 5, and the last thing I was doing was Slayer, and I got some spiked gloves, which is quite a rare drop from Slayer. And I think I am 7 Slayer. Oh, okay. I thought I was a lot higher Slayer, but I guess I'm not then. Yeah, so I want to get back into playing it again because it is really fun for me to play. I'm not just saying that as a dev to try and convince other people playing it. I'm not fussed at all if other people don't play it. I'm purely developing just for my personal pleasure. But I do get a lot of fun out of this, and it's really fun to see it grow and build. I mean, a lot of people who do actually watch our videos don't even play it, but they just like to see how far it's come from. From just having one area of Lumbridge to having nearly the entire map. But yeah, so this is pretty much the end of the video. We've got a few bug fixes, so if anybody is looking to play, maybe just wait until an hour or two until we fixed these. But apart from that, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and you've got a good update on where the project is at the moment. So I'll see you next time. Peace.